Yes, people. What's going on? Is Eagle Talks Football. We're back again with another video. This is going to be a quick video because I got a bunch of things to talk about. We're going to talk about Neto and Ivan Toney to Arsenal. We're going to talk about Leandro Trossard, none other than Thomas Partey, Gabriel Martinelli, Declan Rice, and all these guys coming back in time for that much-needed win versus Manchester City this weekend. We need to win that game. And, of course, we're going to end it all off doing our predictions for that upcoming Champions League game. Now, I know this is going to be a quick video. Hopefully, you guys can support the channel and hit that like button if you're watching this on the playback. YouTube is telling me that you guys are liking the videos, but I need you guys to do more, push out the content, help out the channel massively, and let's look forward to this big Champions League match and this big week that we have up ahead of us. Because not only are we going to be playing in the Champions League, but we're going to be playing Manchester City in the league, and that is just as important as the game. But first, let's go through some of the headlines. If you guys don't know, a lot of the players are injured over the last couple of days. You got Trossard getting injuries. You got Partey's already been out. Everyone pretty much is out. Is not a long-term injury. The only long-term injury we have is Timber. And what we found out in the last couple of hours were that not only some fantastic news. Not only is Partey going to be back, but Gabriel Martinelli, Leandro Trossard, Bukayo Saka, Declan Rice are all most likely going to be fit and available ahead of the big game this week versus Manchester City. That is huge. That is massive news, and I'm so gassed about that. So let's get into some of these. Let's get into some of this stuff because we got to talk about it, and I need to show you guys what I'm talking about. So I seen this breaking news come out from Samuel McBell, and if you guys don't know, Samuel McBell is the one who broke the Declan Rice story when it first came out. So what he said is Declan Rice, Gabriel Martinelli, Leandro Trossard, and Thomas Partey are all expected to be fit to face Manchester City on the 13th. Yes, Declan Rice's injury isn't serious as first thought, and Thomas Partey is is ahead of schedule. Now, not only is Thomas Partey ahead of schedule, ladies and gentlemen, Thomas Partey is back in training with the Arsenal first team. We've seen images of Thomas Partey back in training, and I'm just going to show you guys some of those images right now because I've seen a lot of people are talking about Thomas Partey. When is he going to be back? What's going to happen with Thomas Partey? Well, great news, ladies and gentlemen. Not only is Thomas Partey back, but we have majority of the team almost back and fit and available. So you can see Bukayo Saka is back in training. You can see Thomas Partey is right there, back in training, doing what he's doing. Thomas Partey is back. You can see the guys are just having a good time. You can see they're laughing and joking around with Thomas Partey there in this video here. But yeah, in other news, we quick point on Kieran Tierney. Kieran Tierney faces up to 3 months on the sidelines after picking up a hamstring injury. Kieran Tierney cannot stay fit, ladies and gentlemen. This is another reason why we struggle to get a fee for Kieran Tierney because of his fitness issues. He continuously gets these fitness issues, and because of this, we struggled to get a fee, and we are continuing to struggle to figure it out. That's just how it is, unfortunately. Zinchenko tweeting out some stuff. Here is the Ivan Toney news. Ivan Toney is another concrete target under consideration for Arsenal and looks like a priority for January. Ivan Toney in January, guys, might actually happen, and this is serious stuff. If we can get a situation where we can get Ivan Toney in January, I'm smelling a title. I'm smelling a couple trophies. I'm smelling winning major honors. That's what I'm smelling. So we know the source of the news is Ryan Taylor Sports. Not the most reliable, but he does have connections with the Mirror and the Daily Mirror, so the Sunday Mirror. So we're going to have to see if this is reliable and concrete. But for now, park it. Let's see what happens in January. Don't get too excited yet, but this is a potential finishing piece to the puzzle to help us win what we need to win this season. Now, in other news, this was another part to his story. He said that Arsenal have a retained interest in Wolves' Pedro Neto. He was subjected to a transfer request that was immediately rebuffed this summer. Neto's ability to provide cover on either flank is key factor in our interest that Arsenal has. And of course, Pedro Neto has started off very well. And we also have to say that Pedro Neto is self-conscious of Arsenal supporters. Well, have had been on the short list in the summer of 2020. He provided to be out of the financial reach. So yeah, we've definitely tried to get him on numerous occasions previously. So that is a relevant point. But what we need to look at is if it's a situation where we can also bring in Pedro Neto, that would be huge. That would be huge. Imagine we rebuffed and strengthened the team and got Pedro Neto and Ivan Toney in the January window. Not only would we be speaking about trying to win the league, but we would be trying to win the Champions League with that kind of squad depth. That's just me. Call it what you want. Call me deluded. Call me what you want. But that's the reality. If we get that kind of squad depth, that's a cheat code right there. That is a cheat code right there. So yeah, that is the news on Neto. That is the news on thing. By the way, Bukayo Saka is also back in training. Everyone's still talking about the Kai Havertz thing. You know what? This Kai Havertz thing has people really, really triggered. Really, really triggered. To the point where there's people on ESPN. I need to show you guys what people are saying on ESPN. Where is it? Where is it? This is it.
Or Arsenal's life depends on it. Saka takes it. Or Odegaard takes it. Havertz doesn't take it. So at 2-0.
Stevie Nicol from ESPN was upset that Arsenal let Kai Havertz take the penalty. He had the audacity to say this.
No, the game's not over. It's a lack of professionalism.
But big picture, does it not?
Lack of professionalism, he says.
Then give him the confidence going forward. Right, good.
No, but what happens if he misses it and then boom?
But he scored the penalty. He didn't miss. We won the game 4-0. Why is this a big talking point? Why? But also, Kai Havertz has only missed one penalty in his whole entire career. He's taken 18. He scored 17. This is a whole lot of hoopla. People getting angry for goddamn no reason and just chatting shit once again. Stevie Nicol, you're chatting shit. I'm sorry. The guy is just chatting shit. By the way, there's a bunch of other stuff, guys. Don't forget to go check out my Twitter. By the way, Chelsea are playing Fulham today, and they're getting absolutely violated by Domino's right now on the internet. Domino's have said that pizza sold since Chelsea last scored a league goal. 9,892,022 overall. I'm not gonna lie, Domino's is on one. We also have to talk about. So yeah, we're gonna talk about that. PGOL gave an apology to Liverpool. Liverpool are going to take legal action. We just seen all the graphics of all the list of VAR apologies that they've made, and not one has benefited Arsenal. All of them have been in favor of the opposite team. We have two of them involving Arsenal, which is the Manchester United situation and the Brentford situation. What else do we have to talk about? We already spoke about that. Oh, guys need to stop gassing up Tottenham. Granit Xhaka spoke about why he left Arsenal. Granit Xhaka reveals he chose to leave Arsenal to join Leverkusen. I want to work in peace at Leverkusen. There is no chaos at Arsenal. The pressure is different. So Granit Xhaka saying that he left Arsenal because he wanted some peace at this point of his career. He didn't want to continuously deal with the pressure that comes with playing at Arsenal Football Club. And you know what? If he didn't want to deal with the pressure, I somewhat get it. But at the same time, we want players who are up for the challenge and want to be in these dogfights, not players that are not willing to be in it. So if he doesn't want to be here, we get why Mikel Arteta let him leave. You don't want players who are not interested in staying. Now, in the Champions League, we have a game against Lens. Arsenal are going to be playing at 8 o'clock tomorrow in the Champions League against Lens. And do we go with a strong team like this, or do we rotate a lot in this game? I personally think I was going to say, do we play the strongest possible team in this game, or do we rotate? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section, because a lot of people are saying we should rotate in this game. We shouldn't play as strong as a team. Yes, it's a Champions League, but we should rotate and consider the fact that we're going to be playing Man City on the weekend. And I even put out a poll on the channel, and some people said, do we rest Bukayo Saka and Rice, or do we play full strength? And 80% of you guys voted actually for the rest. So at this moment in time, what do you guys think? Should we rest Bukayo Saka and Declan Rice in this game, or should we go full strength? Because the projections are saying that we're going to go full strength. We're going to play Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Zinchenko, Fabio Vieira, Rice, Odegaard, Saka, Eddie Nketiah, and Jesus. If I could make any changes, what I would change is I would maybe start Reece Nelson over Saka, and you can bring him on if you need be. And I would start Havertz. Actually, let Fabio Vieira start. I would start Tomiyasu over Ben White or something like that, just to rotate a couple players out. You don't need to have a full strength 11. I think we're good enough to beat Lens. And if you guys don't know, Lens are struggling right now in their league. I'll just show you where Lens are currently in the table in the French league. Lens are currently 15th in the table. They've lost 3 of their last 4 games. Yes, they won their last 2, and that was against Strasbourg and against Toulouse, but they lost against Metz, they lost against Monaco, and they also lost against PSG, which are some of the teams at the top of the table in the French league. Now, we know the Champions League is slightly different. You can never take any game for granted, but because we're first we won our first game. We've won our first game already in the Champions League. Is it a situation where we can rest these guys? I think Lens are quite a weak team and we can beat them convincingly. I'm saying we're going away from home. We're good defensively, usually away from home. I think we're going to probably keep a clean sheet and still win. And really and truly, besides Mendy and Wahi, I don't know too many players in this team to even be too scared of them. So that's just me and my take on this. But yeah, let's see what some of you guys have to say in the comment section before we wrap up. Wow, Leverkusen is number 1 in the Bundesliga. Is it really? Wow, I didn't know that. I did not know that they were number 1 in the Bundesliga. Fulham better win. Fulham are probably going to win. Damn, dominoes. Yeah. Saka, Neto on the right. Sensational. Future voice. I know, man. Amazing. This guy is a legend. I wouldn't listen to him. This guy is a legend. I wouldn't listen to him. Yeah, I don't really care what he has to say either. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Not really much else to really talk about today, guys. Yeah, Iga Granit Xhaka is cooking. Granit Xhaka is doing well, but he's happy where he's at right now. I feel like he kind of wanted to leave Arsenal for the better for his own career so he can prolong it. Tom, what a trophy can you win in October? You can't win a trophy in October, man. You can't win a trophy in October. I think Tom is never going to be happy, man. Tom is never going to be happy. It doesn't matter what we do. Tom, you're always going to find a way to be upset. That's just Tom, man. That's just how Tom is. But yeah, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. This is literally the quickest video I'm going to do in a long time. I just got to do a quick little update. What I will do is I will put out a video on my shorts page. I'll put a TikTok out. I'll put Instagram videos out, and you can also follow me on my Twitter. I'll be back tomorrow for a post-match reaction. This is a quick update video. After the video's gone live, let me know what your score prediction is. I'm going to go with a 2-0 victory versus Lens tomorrow. And yeah, that's it. That's it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys enjoy my content. Hopefully you guys enjoy my, this time that I'm speaking to you guys, because honestly, with the little one around and everything else going around, I'm struggling to find time to do these videos every single day like I used to. But yeah, man, I hope you guys are happy and good. Hope everyone's healthy and you guys have yourselves a wonderful day. Love for the love people. And let me know what you guys think of the new intro.